listen. Practice, speak. Practice makes you perfect.
Welcome to our Business English Learning session, where we engage in realistic conversations focused on problem solving. Let's dive in. We've observed a significant drop in sales this quarter. Have you pinpointed any possible causes? Yes, it appears our competitors are implementing aggressive discount strategies, which is impacting our market share. That's a crucial observation. Have you considered if pricing is the only factor, or could there be additional elements at play? I spoke with the sales team, and they indicated that customers are also requesting improved after-sales support. After-sales support, you say? That's intriguing. Are we currently monitoring customer satisfaction after their purchases? Not in a systematic way. I believe we need a robust feedback mechanism to better understand our customers' needs. I completely concur. Should we think about conducting a customer survey or interviews to gather insights? That's an excellent suggestion. We can utilize both methods to capture a wider range of feedback. While we gather this feedback, we need a short-term strategy to tackle the declining sales. Perhaps we could roll out limited-time promotions or value-added offers. Promotions sound promising, but we also need to set ourselves apart. What unique selling points can we highlight? I believe emphasizing our product quality and durability could be effective. We should create content that showcases real success stories. Fantastic! Do you think the marketing team has the capacity to develop this content quickly? Yes, I've already discussed potential customer testimonials with them, and they're eager to get started. Perfect! Let's finalize our action plan today. Could you draft something for tomorrow's meeting? Absolutely, Tom. I'll include data, proposed strategies, and next steps for us to review together. Great teamwork, Mary. Let's turn this challenge into an opportunity for growth. I share your confidence that we can rebound stronger with the right approach. Now, moving on to our next topic. I've heard that our recent shipments have been delayed. What's the latest update? The supplier has informed us they're struggling with a shortage of raw materials, which has affected their production timeline. That's concerning. Do we have any backup suppliers we can rely on in the meantime? I've identified 3 potential suppliers, but they will need to be vetted to ensure they meet our quality standards. Understood. Let's prioritize that. How soon can we assess their suitability and begin negotiations? I'll coordinate with the procurement team today, and we should be able to complete the vetting process within 3 days. Great. In the meantime, have we adjusted our production schedule to accommodate the delay? Yes, the operations team has reorganized tasks to focus on the inventory we currently have on hand. Good thinking. Should we also inform our key customers about potential delivery delays? Absolutely. I'll draft a message explaining the situation and assuring them that we're taking corrective action. Perfect. Once the situation stabilizes, we need to evaluate our supplier strategy. Agreed. Diversifying our supplier base is essential to mitigate the risk of this happening again. Do you think our current supply chain risk management processes need a complete overhaul? Not entirely, but we could benefit from improved contingency planning and regular supplier performance reviews. Excellent point. Let's also analyze the financial impact of this disruption on our revenue. I'll collaborate with the finance team to calculate the costs and propose measures to mitigate losses. Thank you, Mary. With a proactive approach like this, I'm confident we'll resolve the issue efficiently. We're on it, Tom. Let's ensure we learn from this and emerge stronger. Now, I've noticed that some of our teams are struggling to collaborate effectively on cross-departmental projects. What do you think? I agree. The feedback I've received suggests that communication gaps and unclear role definitions are the main issues. That aligns with my observations. Do you think organizing workshops on team collaboration could help? Yes, workshops could be effective, especially if they focus on building trust and enhancing communication skills. That's a good start. Do we have an internal team that can conduct these, or should we consider bringing in an external consultant? We can start with an internal team for cost efficiency, but if the issues persist, we might consider external experts. Agreed. Have you also thought about using collaborative tools like project management software to streamline processes? Yes, I've been exploring platforms like Asana and Trello. They could simplify task delegation and tracking. Excellent. Could you prepare a proposal comparing the features and costs of these tools? Of course. I'll include an analysis of how they align with our current workflow and challenges. While we implement these changes, let's also gather feedback from employees on what they feel is missing. That's essential. A quick survey or focus groups could provide us with valuable insights. Perfect. Let's aim to have initial feedback within a week so we can act quickly. I'll coordinate with HR to ensure we get comprehensive and honest input. Great. With better tools and clearer communication, I'm confident we'll see noticeable improvements. I agree, Tom. A collaborative team is key to driving innovation and efficiency. Now, Mary, I just received a complaint from one of our major clients about delays in our service delivery. Have you looked into this? Yes, I've already spoken with the operations team. It seems a miscommunication about deadlines caused the delay. That's unfortunate. Did we communicate this issue to the client proactively, or are they still waiting for an explanation? Unfortunately, the client reached out to us first. I've apologized and assured them we're resolving it. We need to ensure this doesn't happen again. What immediate steps can we take to rebuild their trust? I suggest we offer a discount on their next order and provide a detailed report on how we'll prevent future delays. That's a good approach. Have you coordinated with the operations team to fix the root cause? Yes, I've asked them to create stricter internal deadlines to allow buffer time before client commitments. Excellent. Do you think we should also assign a dedicated account manager to this client? Absolutely. It will improve communication and ensure their concerns are addressed promptly. Let's arrange a follow-up meeting with the client to present our action plan. Can you schedule that? I'll contact them today to confirm a time and also prepare a draft of the action plan for your review. Great. Moving forward, we should standardize our response process for such complaints. I agree. I'll draft a complaint handling protocol so that we can act faster next time. Thank you, Mary. Let's turn this complaint into an opportunity to strengthen our client relationship. Absolutely, Tom. If we handle this well, it could demonstrate our commitment to exceptional service. Now, we're planning to launch our new product next month. Are all the preparations on track? Most of them are, but the marketing materials still need final approval. I'm working on that now. That's good to hear. Have we finalized the pricing strategy for the product? Not yet. The pricing team is analyzing competitor data and will present their recommendations tomorrow. Perfect. What about the training for the sales team? Are they prepared to pitch the product effectively? The training sessions are scheduled for next week. We'll cover product features, benefits, and customer pain points. Excellent. Have we identified key influencers or partners who can help amplify the launch? Yes, I've shortlisted a few industry influencers and potential partners. We're drafting collaboration proposals for them. Great initiative. What's the status of the launch event planning? The venue and guest list are confirmed. We're now working on the agenda and finalizing the keynote speaker. Fantastic. Let's also ensure our digital campaign is aligned with the launch timeline. Agreed. I'll coordinate with the digital team to fine-tune the content calendar and add placements. Do you think we need a contingency plan in case the launch doesn't generate the expected buzz? Definitely. I'm drafting an alternative strategy that includes extended promotions and direct outreach. Excellent thinking, Mary. This level of preparation should ensure a smooth launch. Thanks, Tom. I'm confident that with everyone's efforts, this product will be a big success. Now, I've been reviewing our team's performance metrics, and there are some areas where productivity is lagging. What do you think? I agree. One issue seems to be unclear prioritization. Team members are often juggling too many tasks at once. That's a valid point. Should we consider restructuring the workload or delegating tasks more effectively? Yes, we could start by identifying non-essential tasks and redistributing them to less busy team members. Agreed. What about introducing weekly stand-up meetings to clarify priorities and address challenges? That's a great idea. It would also improve communication and ensure everyone is on the same page. Another concern is skill gaps. Do you think training programs could address this? Absolutely. I've been looking into workshops and e-learning platforms to upscale the team. Excellent. Have you discussed this with HR to identify which programs would be most effective? Yes, HR has suggested a few tailored options. I'll share the details with you later today. Perfect. While we work on long-term solutions, do you think providing short-term incentives could motivate the team? Definitely. Recognition programs or small bonuses for meeting goals could boost morale and productivity. Great idea. Let's also create a feedback loop where team members can share suggestions for improvement. Agreed. I'll set up an anonymous survey to encourage honest and constructive input. Thank you, Mary. With these initiatives, we should see a positive shift in team performance. Absolutely, Tom. A motivated and skilled team is the foundation of success. Now, I've noticed our customer retention rates have dropped recently. Have you identified any patterns or reasons? Yes, the data suggests that customers are switching to competitors due to a perceived lack of value in our loyalty program. That's a significant insight. Do you think we need to revamp our loyalty program entirely? It's worth considering. Adding more personalized rewards and exclusive benefits could make a difference. I agree. Could you benchmark our program against competitors to identify specific gaps? Absolutely. I'll prepare a report comparing features and suggest improvements we can implement. In the meantime, do you think we should introduce limited-time offers to re-engage inactive customers? That's a good idea. A campaign targeting previous customers with special discounts might work. Excellent. Have you also looked into whether customer support quality is affecting retention? Yes, some feedback indicates delays in resolving issues. We may need to improve our response times. Let's invest in training for the support team to handle queries more efficiently. Can you coordinate that with HR? Of course. I'll arrange for a comprehensive training program to start next month. Perfect. Should we also conduct a survey to better understand what existing customers value most? Absolutely. A well-designed survey can provide actionable insights for enhancing the customer experience. Great. Let's present our plans at next week's strategy meeting. Can you prepare the necessary slides? I'll have them ready by tomorrow, including key metrics and proposed actions. Thanks, Mary. With these efforts, I'm confident we can improve retention significantly. I feel the same, Tom. Let's make sure our customers feel truly valued. Now, Mary, we need to find ways to reduce our operational costs without compromising quality. Any initial thoughts? One option could be renegotiating contracts with suppliers to secure better terms or bulk discounts. That's a good idea. Are there any non-critical expenses we can cut immediately? Travel costs have been high. Shifting more meetings online could save a significant amount. Agreed. Do you think we could also streamline our production processes to improve efficiency? Yes. Implementing lean manufacturing principles might help. I'll consult with the operations team on this. Perfect. What about automation? Are there tasks we could automate to save time and labor costs? Absolutely. Upgrading our software systems could automate repetitive tasks and reduce errors. Excellent point. Could you research potential automation tools and their ROI? I'll do that. I'll also include recommendations tailored to our specific operational needs. Let's not forget energy consumption. Have you looked into ways to lower utility costs? Yes. Switching to energy-efficient equipment and optimizing usage schedules could help. Great. Should we create a dedicated task force to implement these cost reduction strategies? That's a smart move. A cross-functional team can ensure every department contributes ideas. Let's discuss these ideas with the leadership team next week. Can you draft a proposal? Absolutely. I'll outline key areas for savings and expected outcomes. Thanks, Mary. With these strategies, we should achieve significant cost reductions. I'm confident we will, Tom. Let's aim for sustainable savings. Now, I've been informed about some disagreements between team members recently. Have you looked into this? Yes, I spoke with a few team members. It seems there's confusion about responsibilities and overlapping tasks. That's concerning. Do you think a clear redistribution of tasks would help resolve the tension? Absolutely. I suggest holding a team meeting to clarify roles and ensure everyone is aligned. That sounds like a good plan. Should we also introduce conflict resolution training for the team? That could be very helpful, especially for improving communication and understanding different perspectives. Agreed. Have you identified a facilitator or resource for such training? Yes. There's a consultant I've worked with before who specializes in workplace dynamics. Great. In the meantime, should we mediate between the individuals involved to address the immediate issue? Yes. A one-on-one conversation with each of them could help us understand their concerns better. Perfect. Let's also establish guidelines for effective teamwork to avoid similar issues in the future. Agreed. I'll draft a set of collaboration best practices and share them with the team. Excellent. Once the situation is under control, let's conduct a follow-up to ensure it stays resolved. I'll schedule a check-in meeting after a month to review the team's dynamics. Thanks, Mary. Let's ensure our workplace remains collaborative and positive. Absolutely, Tom. A harmonious team is critical for achieving our goals. Now, Mary, I think we need to focus more on boosting employee engagement. Have you noticed any specific areas needing improvement? Yes, some employees feel their contributions aren't recognized enough, which could be affecting morale. That's important. Should we introduce a recognition program to celebrate achievements more consistently? Absolutely. Monthly awards or shout-outs during meetings could make a big difference. Great idea. Do you think providing more opportunities for professional development would also help? Definitely. Employees have expressed interest in skill-building workshops and career advancement programs. Excellent. Have you looked into potential training providers or in-house options for this? Yes, I've shortlisted a few providers and will also explore leveraging internal expertise for cost efficiency. Perfect. What about improving communication between management and employees? A town hall meeting format could work well, allowing employees to voice concerns and share ideas directly. I like that. Should we also conduct a survey to gather feedback on what motivates our employees most? Absolutely. I'll design a survey and make it anonymous to ensure honest responses. Great. Let's also organize team-building activities to strengthen camaraderie. I've been looking into options like workshops, retreats, and even virtual team games. Excellent. Could you draft a comprehensive employee engagement plan for us to review? I'll have it ready by next week, including timelines and expected outcomes. Thank you, Mary. Engaged employees are key to our company's success. I couldn't agree more, Tom. Let's make this a priority moving forward. Now, Mary, I've noticed delays in our supply chain are starting to impact production schedules. Have you looked into this? Yes, I've spoken with our suppliers. They're facing challenges due to raw material shortages and logistics disruptions. That's concerning. Do you think diversifying our supplier base could reduce the risk? Absolutely. I'm already researching alternative suppliers to create a more resilient supply chain. Excellent. Have we also explored local sourcing to minimize dependency on international suppliers? That's a great idea. I'll reach out to local vendors and assess their capacity to meet our needs. Perfect. Should we negotiate long-term contracts with key suppliers to ensure stability? Yes. That could secure better terms and guarantee priority during high-demand periods. Agreed. What about implementing technology to improve supply chain visibility? Definitely. A real-time tracking system would help us identify bottlenecks quickly and take corrective action. Excellent point. Can you evaluate potential tools for this and provide a cost-benefit analysis? I'll have a report ready by the end of the week with recommendations. While we work on long-term fixes, can we expedite any pending shipments to meet immediate demands? I've already requested expedited delivery for critical supplies. They should arrive within 3 days. Great. Let's also communicate with clients to manage their expectations during this period. I'll prepare a transparent update for our clients, including measures we're taking to resolve the issue. Thanks, Mary. With these steps, we should be able to navigate this challenge effectively. I agree, Tom. A proactive approach will minimize disruptions and maintain client trust. Now, Mary, we've been informed of a sudden budget cut for this quarter. How do you suggest we adjust our priorities? I think we should first identify non-essential projects that can be paused or postponed to free up resources. Agreed. Should we also reduce discretionary spending like travel and event costs? Yes. Shifting to virtual meetings and scaling back on events could save us a significant amount. Great. What about hiring? Should we implement a temporary freeze on new positions? That's a logical step. We can redistribute responsibilities within the team to cover immediate needs. Good point. Have you analyzed which departments are most affected by the cuts? I've started working on it. I'll provide a detailed report by tomorrow, including potential cost-saving measures. Excellent. Do you think we should communicate these changes to the team right away? Definitely. Transparency is key, and employees should understand why these adjustments are necessary. Agreed. Let's also assure them that we'll revisit these decisions once the financial situation improves. Absolutely. That reassurance will help maintain morale and trust during this period. Perfect. Should we also revisit vendor contracts to negotiate more favorable terms? I've already reached out to some vendors to discuss potential discounts or extended payment terms. Excellent work. Let's review all proposed adjustments at tomorrow's leadership meeting. I'll finalize the list and ensure all key points are included for discussion. Thanks, Mary. With careful planning, we'll navigate these budget constraints successfully. I agree, Tom. A well-thought-out strategy will keep us on track. Now, Mary, I've been considering implementing a new CRM system to streamline our sales processes. What are your thoughts? I think it's a great idea. Our current system has limitations, and a more advanced CRM could boost productivity. Agreed. Have you researched any systems that align with our needs? Yes, I've shortlisted 3 options, each offering unique features tailored to our sales and customer service goals. Excellent. Can you arrange demos for the team to assess usability and functionality? Absolutely. I'll coordinate with the vendors to schedule demos next week. Perfect. What about training? Do you think we'll need extensive sessions to onboard the team? Most likely, yes. I'll work with the vendors to create a detailed training plan for all users. Good idea. Do we need to budget for any additional costs like system customization or integration? Yes, I factored that in. I'll share the estimated costs along with the system comparison report. Excellent. Should we also involve the IT department early to address technical challenges? Definitely. I've already briefed them, and they're ready to provide support as needed. Great. Once we finalize the system, let's run a pilot test with a small team first. Agreed. A pilot will help us identify any issues before a full-scale rollout. Thanks, Mary. Let's aim to implement the new CRM by the end of the quarter. I'm confident we can achieve that timeline, Tom. This upgrade will make a big difference. Now, Mary, I've noticed a decline in performance from some team members. Have you identified the cause? Yes, I believe it's related to unclear expectations and a lack of regular feedback. That's troubling. Should we implement more frequent one-on-one meetings to address this? Absolutely. Regular check-ins would help employees feel supported and provide an opportunity for realignment. Great. Should we also offer performance coaching to help underperforming employees improve? That's a good idea. A tailored development plan could be effective for addressing individual needs. Perfect. Have you considered recognizing and rewarding top performers to motivate the team? Yes. Implementing an incentive program could boost morale and encourage others to improve. Excellent. What about workload? Are some employees feeling overwhelmed, affecting their productivity? That's possible. We should review workloads and redistribute tasks where necessary. Agreed. Do you think team-building activities could help improve collaboration and morale? Definitely. Strengthening relationships within the team can lead to a more positive work environment. Great. Should we also provide a survey for employees to share concerns anonymously? Yes. That would give us deeper insights into their challenges and what support they need. Thanks, Mary. Let's ensure these initiatives are prioritized to enhance team performance. I'll get started right away, Tom. Improving team dynamics will be worth the effort. Now, Mary, I've been thinking about expanding into a new market. Do you think we're ready for such a move? I believe so, but we need thorough research to identify the best market and assess potential challenges. Agreed. Could you start by analyzing emerging markets that align with our product offerings? Absolutely. I'll prepare a report on potential markets, including economic trends and consumer behavior. Excellent. Do you think we'll need to localize our products or services for the new market? Most likely, yes. Adapting to local preferences and cultural nuances will be crucial for success. Good point. Should we also explore partnerships with local businesses to gain a foothold? Definitely. Collaborating with established players can help us navigate regulatory and operational challenges. Great idea. What about marketing? Should we develop a region-specific campaign to attract new customers? Yes. Tailoring our messaging to local tastes will make our brand more relatable and appealing. Perfect. Should we conduct focus groups in the new market to gather feedback before launching? Absolutely. Focus groups will provide valuable insights into customer expectations and potential hurdles. Thanks, Mary. Once we finalize the market, let's create a detailed expansion plan with timelines and KPIs. I'll start drafting the plan immediately, Tom. This could be a significant growth opportunity for us. Now, Mary, we're facing a sudden PR crisis due to negative feedback on social media. How should we respond? First, we need to acknowledge the issue publicly and assure customers we're taking corrective action. Agreed. Should we release a formal statement addressing the concerns? Yes. A well-crafted statement emphasizing our commitment to improvement is essential. Great. Do you think we should also engage directly with customers who've raised concerns? Absolutely. Personalized responses can help rebuild trust and show we value their feedback. Good point. Should we investigate the root cause of the issue and share our findings transparently? Yes. Transparency is key. Providing details about what went wrong and how we're fixing it will go a long way. Excellent. Should we also involve our PR agency to help manage the situation more effectively? Definitely. Their expertise can ensure our messaging remains consistent and impactful. Perfect. What about internal communication? Should we update employees so they're prepared to address inquiries? Yes. A clear internal memo will equip them with the right information and talking points. Agreed. Do you think offering a goodwill gesture like discounts or freebies would help pacify affected customers? That's a great idea. A thoughtful gesture can show we genuinely care about their experience. Thanks, Mary. Let's act quickly to turn this situation around. I'll coordinate with the team immediately, Tom. We'll turn this challenge into an opportunity to improve. Now, Mary, I've been hearing concerns about miscommunication within the team. What's your take on this? I've noticed it too, Tom. I think the main issue is a lack of clear channels for sharing updates and feedback. Should we consider using a unified communication platform to streamline internal messages? That's a great idea. Tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams could centralize our communication effectively. Excellent. Do you think setting guidelines for communication protocols would help? Absolutely. Outlining when to use email, chat, or meetings can reduce unnecessary back and forth. Good point. Should we also implement regular team meetings to ensure alignment? Yes. Weekly meetings would be a good start. We can use them to address progress and resolve issues. Agreed. What about creating a shared project management tool to track tasks and deadlines? Definitely. Tools like Asana or Trello could improve visibility and accountability for all team members. Perfect. Do you think conducting communication workshops would benefit the team? I think so. Training on active listening and effective collaboration could make a big difference. Great. Let's also encourage an open-door policy for addressing communication-related concerns. That's essential. Employees should feel comfortable raising issues without hesitation. Thanks, Mary. Let's implement these solutions and revisit the topic in a month. I'll start working on these immediately, Tom. Clear communication will strengthen the team. Now, Mary, I think some of our workflows are outdated and slowing us down. What's your opinion? I agree, Tom. Automating repetitive tasks and eliminating unnecessary steps would improve efficiency. Should we map out our current processes to identify bottlenecks? Absolutely. A process audit would give us a clearer picture of what's working and what's not. Excellent. Do you think using workflow automation tools could help? Yes. Platforms like Zapier or Monday.com could save time and reduce human errors. Perfect. Should we involve the team in brainstorming ways to streamline their tasks? Definitely. They have hands-on experience and can provide valuable insights on what needs improvement. Great. What about cross-training employees to handle multiple roles for better flexibility? That's a good idea. Cross-training would also help during peak workloads or unexpected absences. Agreed. Should we document optimized workflows to ensure consistency? Yes. Creating a standard operating procedure would make transitions and onboarding much smoother. Excellent. Do you think setting measurable goals for the new workflows would motivate the team? Absolutely. Clear KPIs would help track progress and keep everyone focused on efficiency. Thanks, Mary. Let's aim to roll out these changes by the next quarter. I'll get started right away, Tom. Streamlined workflows will boost overall productivity. Now, Mary, we've just onboarded a high-profile client. How should we ensure their satisfaction from the start? First, we need to assign a dedicated account manager to handle their needs promptly and professionally. Agreed. Should we also set up a kickoff meeting to understand their expectations thoroughly? Absolutely. A detailed discussion about their goals and preferences will set a strong foundation. Great. Do you think providing regular progress updates would reassure them? Yes. Consistent updates and milestones will demonstrate our commitment to their success. Excellent. Should we customize our services to align more closely with their business objectives? Definitely. Tailoring our approach will show that we value their partnership and aim to add real value. Perfect. What about gathering feedback regularly to ensure we're meeting their expectations? That's essential. A monthly review session could help us stay aligned and address any concerns proactively. Good point. Should we also involve senior leadership in maintaining a strong relationship with them? Absolutely. High-profile clients often appreciate direct engagement from top management. Thanks, Mary. Let's make this client experience exceptional from the outset. I'll ensure every detail is covered, Tom. A successful partnership here could lead to more opportunities. Now, Mary, we just received a sudden resignation from a key team member. How do we address the gap? First, we should reassign critical tasks to other team members temporarily to avoid disruptions. Agreed. Should we prioritize filling the position quickly through internal promotions or external hiring? Both options are worth considering. Internal promotions can be quicker, but external candidates might bring fresh perspectives. Good point. Should we also create a backup plan to prevent such situations in the future? Definitely. Cross-training employees and documenting processes can help us manage transitions smoothly. Perfect. What about informing the team? How do we ensure they remain motivated during this transition? Transparency is key. We should communicate the plan and acknowledge their efforts in managing additional responsibilities. Excellent. Should we offer incentives or support to employees taking on extra tasks temporarily? Absolutely. Showing appreciation through bonuses or flexible schedules can maintain morale. Great. Do you think reviewing our retention strategies can help us prevent future resignations? Yes. Conducting exit interviews and improving employee engagement would be a good start. Thanks, Mary. Let's handle this challenge proactively and turn it into an opportunity for growth. I'll begin working on these initiatives right away, Tom. We'll ensure the team remains strong and focused.